So what happens if your cell membranes are not sturdy? I mean, does that affect quality of life then at all? Does it affect metabolism? Anything like that we've seen?
Yes, it's yes to all of it. So this is the shocking part, right? We now understand that if children and people are deficient in C15, so their cell membranes don't have enough of this strong molecule in it, and it's specifically at least 0.2% of C15 in that cell membrane becomes weak, and you can develop a deficiency syndrome called cellular fragility syndrome, which we published last year. And that cellular fragility syndrome is where the cells become more fragile. It sets up for lipid peroxidation and all the downstream effects. It ends up that this was already characterized by researchers at the University of Columbia who back in 2012 discovered an entirely new way that our cells were dying called ferroptosis. They, independent of us, said, gosh, the way that these cells are dying are that the fatty acids in the cell membrane are fragile. It increases lipid peroxidation. That then also combines with this strange iron that's showing up inside the cells. And when you combine free iron with that lipid peroxidation, you get massive reactive oxygen species, or ROS, and it takes out the mitochondria.
I would like to direct people to really read the book because I feel like that's where people can learn a lot more than what we just talked about in an interview. And we've covered things in multiple episodes talking about insulin resistance, and we can link out to them down below as well. But, what are people going to find in your book?
There are over 100 peer-reviewed papers now on C15. And so it tells the story of what's happening in Thailand and how they were evaluating how C15 has anti-cancer activities, and what was happening in France as they were looking at the importance of C15 for children's and oocytes. So it really helps show this very rapid increase in attention around C15 that was kickstarted with our initial discovery. But then it's just a beautiful story of the world coming together to do this really rare thing, which is do something that can truly have the opportunity to help save the world.